The 9 inductees into this year's Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame came from a wide range of sports and ranged in all shapes and sizes. No one was bigger in stature or name recognition than Shaquille O'Neal. The LSU Tiger won 3 NBA titles and was a 15-time All-Star. But he's known almost as much for his supersized personality. But he credits his LSU coach for much of his professional success.
When I was a nobody, when I didn't believe in myself, a guy named Dale Brown believed in me. Every day from the day he met till I became a high school All-American in San Antonio, Dale Brown sent a letter. Living in Ville-Flicken, West Germany, the mailbox was about a mile away from the house. Would have to walk in the snow and get the mail, and I would see an encouraging letter from Dale Brown. So Dale Brown is the guy that introduced me to a woman named Louisiana, and I've been in love with this woman for 27 years.
Ronald Ardoin may have been the smallest inductee, but his list of accomplishments is long. The jockey won over 5,000 races and won 4 straight rider titles at the fairgrounds in the mid-90s.
And I'd like to thank all the horsemen, people that gave me the chance to ride their beautiful horses, and it was just a wonderful ride for 30 years, and I thank everybody.
Tommy Hodson was an LSU quarterback in the late 80s, compiling a 31-14-1 record and setting LSU passing titles. But he's best known for the night he caused an earthquake in Baton Rouge, with a game-winning touchdown against Auburn, whose ensuing celebration actually registered on the Richter scale. One of the greatest moments in a great Tigers career.
Being the LSU quarterback is the greatest job in the state of Louisiana. It's not a job, but Jay, I know you're going to be governor one day, but you can't, there's no better job than being the LSU quarterback, believe me.
James Jimmy Jones was a star at Grambling, leading the Tigers to 3 straight SWAC championships. He played 10 seasons in the pros, most in the ABA, where in 1968 he became only the 2nd player to top 2,000 points in a season. But why did he go to the ABA?
People said, was it a hard decision to go to the ABA? And I told them, no, not really, because the first guy that came was Babe McCarthy. You know, when you grow up poor, have no money, and a guy came up with a check and a car, and I was good to go.
Ed Skeets Toohey made his mark as a great high school basketball coach who won an astounding 85% of his games and 3 straight titles at Newman. He didn't coach Irvin Johnson in high school. No coach did. He didn't play high school ball and was bagging groceries when Tim Floyd brought him to the University of New Orleans. Good decision. He led them to 2 NCAA tourneys and finished 2nd in school history in scoring before embarking on a 13-year NBA career.
Coach Floyd, owe a lot to you. To this day, I still don't know why, but I'm so grateful that you listened to someone telling you to give me that chance. I couldn't catch the ball, I couldn't dribble, I couldn't shoot, I couldn't do anything. And he was right. I wasn't magic, I was tragic.
Anna Cole may not be a familiar name, but in the early 20th century, she was one of Louisiana's greatest athletes, winning state tennis titles in 4 different states and winning the Southern Women's Tennis title twice, at a time when women's sports participation was limited. Pioneers like Cole helped future stars. Chanda is the greatest tennis player this state has ever produced, a winner of 10 tour events, including the 1996 Australian Open doubles title, and she soared all the way to number 6 in the world in singles.
I'm so appreciative of the opportunity. I have traveled all over the world, and the journey has taken me to places that I could have only dreamed of as a young girl growing up in Karen Crow, Louisiana. But through it all, I remain Louisiana proud.
The 3rd LSU Tiger in this year's class is future NFL Hall of Famer Kevin Malloy, who after his time in Baton Rouge starred in 238 NFL games and played in 8 Pro Bowls over a 14-year career.
And I'm going to go over 3 minutes, so don't play the piano. I still hit hard. But I speak about having a purpose and a plan and a passion. And I knew at 8 years old that this is what I wanted to do. And I got to see it come to fruition but I also knew that God had a purpose in it, and it was to make a difference in people's lives.
In addition to the 9 Hall of Famers, there are also 2 honorees this evening. Longtime outdoors writer Bob Marshall was given the Distinguished Service Award in Sports Journalism. And Milton Retief, who may be best known for saving Tulane baseball, was given the Louisiana Sports Leadership Award. And the best thing for all honored tonight, their plaques have a permanent home at the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame. In Natchitoches, Paul Boron for CST.